start with you. Your team is playing phenomenally lately. Record-setting season. They broke an 11-year-old mark last weekend with a 365 at Benedictine. Just you know, it seems like there's an upward trend. You being in your first season here, what sort of impact have you made in terms of, you know, trying to get these girls to play well in such a short amount of time?
Absolutely. Well, first of all, it's great being here. It's a wonderful team, and I couldn't have asked for better girls to be on it. I think a lot of it has to do with just the one thing I want them to come away with is just believing in themselves to do it, which I think is the biggest thing that they need to know is everyone has their own swing, everyone can do their own thing, but it's just believing that they can really set records here at Marian. And I think a lot of that in such a short time period has a lot to do with Kristin and her leadership and being able to pull everyone together and off the range, off the course, everything. She really helps bring the team together. So I think that has a lot of helping with their them believing in themselves and their confidence.
Yeah, Kristin, you're a senior, the lone senior on this team, and you're having one of your best seasons ever. Stroke average is hovering in the mid-90s, and what kind of leadership do you need to provide for a team that's relatively young? I mean, you guys have 5 freshmen on this squad, and you are playing very well. So what kind of leadership have you provided so far?
Well, thank you, Luke. But I don't know. It's more of just like not as like a mothering sense, but more of like we're team players. We all work together towards the same goal. So it's more of like an encouragement. We've had a lot more team bonding this year, and so we made hair tie bows, so we look really cute. But we went and had like a team dinner, and we are all just really good friends, and we have a great time in the hotel during like our away weekends.
And then this weekend, you guys will head to the Mad Dawg Invite, hosted by UW-Stevens Point. It'll be your last tune-up before the conference championships. What's the mindset of the girls? I mean, especially after having set the record, one that I believe you guys have, you know, pushed and pushed for every weekend until you finally broke through last weekend. Now what's the goal for the team?
Well, it's obviously to do better and try and break this one. I believe that we can surpass the one that we broke, well, that we have created so far. We just have so much talent this year, and I just know that we can do it. And we have been practicing, and everyone's just really motivated, and they know themselves that they can do it. So it's that kind of passion that will help us to break it this weekend.
And Coach, you know, for those not familiar with the game of golf in terms of, you know, the team play, because it is an individual sport, what is the sort of, what is the goal in mind in terms of, at this stage, you know, final tune-up before the conference championships that these girls need to go out and perform with?
Yeah, definitely. So it's just something that they need to trust in themselves, that all of this practice they've done out of season and now in the beginning of season they can really take with them into this last invite and then to the conference. And one thing I think that is really beneficial that we have is we have 9 girls that are all pushing each other. So now we have these qualifying rounds that they really, really have to tune up these little things that maybe they're missing out on to be able to get into their top 5 positions. So that with the girls is really, like Kristin said, they have to have more passion, more motivation for it. And so that's some of the final tune-ups that we really just getting that confidence, that motivation, that passion, and just wanting to be out there and loving to play. So I'm really excited about this tournament. I think that, like Kristin said, we can go out and go after that 365 and really bring up our confidence for the conference tournament, which hopefully we can surpass what we did last year.
Yeah. One final tune-up, as I mentioned. The conference championships will be October 4th through the 6th in Wisconsin Dells at Trappers Turn Golf Course. Very excited to see what you girls can do in the next coming weeks, and we'll definitely be covering it. All right, thanks for another installment of Coach's Corner. We'll see you next time.